Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Welcome to another episode of the Titanium Vault. I'm your host, RJ Bates. Want to start off by reminding you, if you're listening on iTunes, make sure you leave us a 5-star review. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you're notified of all future podcast episodes. Anytime I go live, like I did during the 50-50-50, or any other videos that we upload for your viewing pleasure. Today's episode is obviously Christmas based. We're just a couple of days away from Christmas of 2020. What a year 2020 has been. Kind of want to talk to you guys about that. And, Christmas is going to be on a Friday. We've got a long weekend in front of us. And then we've got that weird week in between Christmas and New Year's where I know as entrepreneurs and business owners, we always kind of take time to reflect on the previous year and then what we want to do moving forward to 2021. So a couple of things I want to talk to you about today is 2020 offered many challenges that could not be foreseen, right? I mean, we had COVID-19, the world being shut down, businesses told they were essential or not essential, which what does that even mean? How do you become not essential as a business, right? Imagine if you're one of those business owners. Luckily for us, being in real estate, majority of us were told we were essential, but there was a lot of people that told they weren't. This year offered many different challenges from not only the pandemic, but other things like the election going on, changes that are coming for real estate, taxes. Just overall, it was a very tough year, and they were all mainly unforeseen. And we've talked about this over the previous years, right? We obviously know that real estate has been in this sharp incline where things have been going great. Many of us are in real estate because of what's happened in the market, right? We've never actually been a part of a downturn or a recession. And what we're looking at is something that we might not ever see again in our lives, right? Something having to overcome what happened because of COVID and the pandemic and these forbearances on mortgages. We have no idea what to see, what's going to happen in 2021. But a lot of people are saying there's going to be a record number of foreclosures, people that are going to need our help, people that are going to need to sell their properties, right? 2020 also offered the opportunity for perspective, okay? What I mean by that is I want you to actually sit down and ask yourself the question, is your business sustainable during the worst circumstances? You'll probably know the answer because you've definitely gone through unforeseen circumstances. No one was sitting there predicting that we were going to go through a worldwide pandemic. Was your business set up for it? Was it sustainable? I've talked in the past about building a glass castle, right? What I meant by that is the opportunity to make a significant amount of money and think you're doing well, but could it be crumbled with just one stone throw? Is that where your business was at in 2020 and now you're having to hit the reset button? Or were you able to come out better at the end of 2020? I've seen a lot of wholesalers, real estate investors say 2020 was actually one of their best years ever because they did build a strong foundation and their business was sustainable. It offered us that perspective though. Another thing that it offered us is did your goals and or desires for your business change during 2020? At the end of 2019, did you have these large, just audacious goals, these I'm going to take over the world type of goals? And now because of what happened, maybe family members got sick, maybe the pandemic directly impacted your family. And now you're looking at it saying, you know what, these take over the world types of goals really aren't that important to me. They were more of something that I just wanted to share with people and say that I was going to do. Did that change? What are your actual goals moving forward? Have they changed? Have you even thought about it? Now is a good time to do that. Moving into a new year, of course, we always think about goals and what we want to do moving forward. But now's the opportunity to really sit back and look at 2020 and say, what's the most important things in my life? What do I really want my business to facilitate for me, right? It's an opportunity to achieve financial freedom, time freedom, all of these freedoms that we talk about. But some of us had those large goals, these take over the world types goals. Are those still the same for you? Are you prepared to handle an unprecedented amount of foreclosures? This is something that I really want you to think about. Have you sharpened your tools to be an expert in stopping foreclosures? If someone were to call you today and say, I am facing going to auction on January 5th, could you handle that as an investor? Could you move that property? Could you stop the foreclosure? Do you know how to take those steps? Have you sharpened those tools as a wholesaler and as a real estate investor to handle what many are saying is going to be an unprecedented amount of foreclosures because of the forbearance and because of COVID-19? Are you prepared for that? One thing that I want to give to you guys is Christmas time. It's the season of giving, right? A guest on the podcast numerous times. I think 2 times as a guest, and then we also had her on Propelio TV back when we were doing Titanium Tuesdays, Nicole Espinoza, the short sale queen. She just wrote her new book, How to Master Short Sales. I'm going to put the link down in the description and in the show notes to her new book. It's for sale on Amazon. I don't make any money on this, but I want to tell everybody about it because I think we're going to see an enormous amount of short sale opportunities, and you need to align yourself with someone that's an expert. And I recommend Nicole Espinoza to everybody for all of your short sale needs to help people. But this book shows you from start to finish, and it even gives you some of the forms that she directly uses to negotiate and handle short sales. So I want to tell you guys about that. Check it out. It's for sale right now. I think everyone, if you are a wholesaler or if you are doing direct to seller marketing and you are looking to help solve sellers' issues, you need to buy this book. You need to understand what a short sale is. It's one of those tools on how you can help stop foreclosures. Regardless of your circumstances of 2020, I want you to be thankful to have the opportunity that's in front of you right now, though. Okay? No matter what happened to you, if you lost loved ones, if your business basically came to a screeching halt, maybe you even had to shut down your business and go get a new job. That's okay. Be thankful of the opportunity that is in front of you. As an investor, as a wholesaler, as someone who says, I'm an expert in this field and I can help sell motivated sellers' issues, you're going to have such a massive opportunity in front of you. I want you to stop and embrace that and be thankful that you have that opportunity in front of you. What a time to be in this industry right now. What a time to equip yourself and know what's coming and know that you can directly impact so many lives and so many families. And you can become that expert that's going to help stop those foreclosures and help save people's credits and impact their lives in such a monumental way. Be thankful for the opportunity that's in front of you. Okay? I want you to proceed with a fire and determination that you are in a once in a lifetime opportunity, because that's exactly where we are right now. I have talked to so many people that were absolutely crushing it in real estate in 2006, 2007, and then when 2008 and 2009 hit, they weren't prepared. Right now, you know that there's going to be this massive opportunity in front of us. We don't know when it's going to happen. Some people are saying February, March, April 2021. But at some point in time, the ball is going to catch up to these forbearances, these loan modifications. We don't know how the banks and the mortgage companies are going to react to it, but we do know that there's still going to be a massive amount of opportunity in front of us as investors to help solve those cases, to help change those people's lives. Take time to truly embrace what you have experienced in 2020. There's a lot of talk about masks, no masks, big government telling us what to do, complaining about it, especially in the entrepreneurial world, right? We have this sense of arrogance at times that we come across and we say, how dare these people tell us what to do? But have you truly stopped to think about what you've experienced, what you've gone through? This is going to be something that goes down in history books. They're going to talk about this for many years to come. This is very similar to what I've experienced in my lifetime during 9/11, where now we talk about it. We're always going to talk about what happened in 2020 with the pandemic, with the world being shut down, and what happened. No matter what you believe about, okay, the survival rate's 99.8% or 99.9%, and maybe it's not as serious as people made it out to be. That's irregardless to my point. My point being is what we actually went through, how the world reacted. And as a business owner, navigating those waters. Sit down and truly think about what you've had to navigate in 2020. Be thankful for it. It's only going to make you better as a business owner. I know so many people have talked about how their systems and processes have gotten better. The changes that we had to make during our marketing efforts. How we dispo properties as wholesalers. So many things have changed. But seriously, take this time, even if it's just for the next couple minutes, just to think about what you've actually made it through. If you're sitting here and you're listening to this interview right now, you've made it through it to this point. Sit down and embrace that moment. It's Christmas time. We all take time off. We're going to be around our family. We're going to be around our loved ones. Take a moment. Hug your loved ones. Tell them that you love them. How much you appreciate them for supporting you. But I also want you to let them know how you are going to be better because of 2020. How you embraced the struggles. Even if you didn't struggle, even if 2020 was one of your best years ever, the obstacles that you had to overcome, tell them how you are going to be better because of those obstacles. This was a terrible year. You lost everything. Tell them you're going to overcome that. With a fire and determination and a plan, come up with that. Don't let 2020 define you. Let 2020 inspire you to be better moving forward. I hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas. Spend it with loved ones. Tell them you love them. Give them a hug and a kiss. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you guys that supported us this year during the 50-50-50 challenge, during the closer of the Olympics, for the people that we've done deals with and we've collaborated with, for our new business partners across the board. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I hope you have a great Christmas. I very much look forward to 2021 and sharing with each and every one of you how we've used 2020 to become a better Titanium Investments and a better company moving forward. Thank you guys. We'll see y'all next week. Have a Merry Christmas.